In this video, we are comparing the Continental SportContact 7 versus the Kumho Ecsta Sport S. Can this brand new underdog tyre defeat the undisputed UUHP champion in wet, dry, noise, comfort and rolling resistance? Let's find out. Most wet weather accidents happens because the braking distance is too short. So that's why we are testing wet braking here. The car accelerates from 80 to 0 km/h, and we are trying to find out how different tyres have different wet braking distances. So here you see the car slams the brake all the way down to 0. Yep. The shorter your wet braking distance is, the likelihood of success from avoiding an accident is much higher.
In wet braking, the Continental holds a small but clear advantage. It stops 33.4 meters, while the Kumho requires 34.2 meters, a 0.8 meter longer stop, translating to about a 2% disadvantage for the PS72. In the wet handling lap time, the Continental completes the lap in 81.33 seconds, compared to the 83.1 seconds for the Kumho. That's a 1.77 second gap, or roughly 2% slower for the PS72, showing slightly lower peak cornering grip. Subjectively, drivers rated wet handling at 7 versus 6.3, giving the Continental a 0.7 point advantage, reflecting higher steering confidence and front-end precision in the rain.
Have you ever wondered when you're driving too fast with your sport car during the rainy days and you went through a puddle and you lose control? Right now, we are at the Aquaplaning track to find out which tyre actually dissipates water the fastest. Look at that car over here. He's driving as fast as possible and he's trying to find the point where the tyre slips. And this is where the tyre actually rotates much slower compared to the other tyres. And every tyres have different slipping speed, and we are here to find out which one has the highest.
When it comes to aquaplaning results, the Kumho actually leads. It begins to float at 76.4 km/h compared to the 74.7 km/h for Continental, a 1.7 km/h advantage, about 2% better in deep water resistance.
So for sports car, dry braking is all about stopping power. And in this dry braking test, we are looking to find the shortest braking distance for the car, all the way from 100 km/h down to 0. And with shorter braking distances, you get more confidence, more control, and you're able to push the car and the tyre within the safety limits.
Dry braking again favors the Continental. It stops 32.1 meters, while the Kumho needs 33.6 meters, a 1.5 meter longer braking distance, translating to a roughly 4% disadvantage for the PS72. In the dry handling lap time, both tyres are extremely close. The Continental records a 48.23 seconds, while the Kumho posted a 48.35 seconds, just a 0.12 seconds slower, effectively a 1% difference. Subjectively, the Continental maintains the edge with a 7.5 rating versus the 7 rating of Kumho, a 0.5 point advantage, highlighting sharper steering response and stronger front-end precision.
So how do we measure interior noise? We use an objective dummy head. So you can see here, this is just a dummy, but it has 2 microphones on the ear. So it has a DG recorder over this side, and actually it measures the noise from the surroundings inside the car as it goes through 2 different surfaces at 2 different speeds.
The interior noise level is almost identical. The Kumho measures at 65.6 dB, while Continental records at 65.7 dB, just a 0.1 dB difference, effectively equal in cabin quietness. When it comes to comfort, the Kumho strikes back. It scores a 6.5 versus Continental's 6 in subjective comfort, a 0.5 point advantage, or about a 6% better ride comfort, giving it a slightly more compliant daily driving feel. Rolling resistance slightly favors Continental as it records a coefficient value of 9.24 compared to the 9.66 for Kumho, about a 4% efficiency advantage. In summary, the Continental SportContact 7 remains the UUHP benchmark, delivering shorter wet and dry braking distances, sharper steering precision, and stronger subjective handling confidence. On the other hand, the Kumho Ecsta Sport S PS72 comes impressively close, offering very competitive dry lap times, superior aquaplaning resistance, and better ride comfort, making it one of the strongest value performance challenges in this segment.
Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.